Italian billionaire Silvio Berlusconi looks set to lead his country for the third time, with exit polls suggesting the media tycoon has won a narrow election victory. The Conservative former Prime Minister was always the favourite, but his lead had narrowed as polling day drew closer. From Rome, Barbara Serra reports.
All the votes are in, and the early indication is that Italy will get more of the same. Silvio Berlusconi looks set to become Prime Minister for the third time, but with a possible thin majority, which would bring more political instability.
Domestically, he is less strong than he was. He has played, for most of the campaign, he's played a much lower profile campaign. He's said explicitly that he can't guarantee miracles. He hasn't come out with, the last thing he came out with the day before the campaign stopped was a reduction of road tax, but he hasn't come out with the flourish of the contract with the Italians, which he did last time.
It's still unclear what majority Berlusconi will have in the lower and upper houses. 150 parties ran in these elections, and such choice fragments the vote. Once Italians get to the ballot box, they're faced with a massive choice, and here it is. The Rainbow Alliance of the left, the Socialist Party, the critical left, the right, which has broken away from Berlusconi, Italy of Values, which is now allied with Veltroni, Autonomy for the South, Berlusconi's coalition, the far-right movement, the For the Common Good Party, whatever that may be, the Communist Party of the Workers, the Liberal Party, the Democratic Union of Consumers, the Against Abortion Party, the Union of the Centre, and the Lotus, which I'd never heard of before. Now, if you think that that's confusing, that's just the list of the parties running at a national level, and over there are all the parties running in the local elections. Meanwhile, Italy's economy is stagnant, and more families complain about the high cost of living.
Don't have a home, don't have money, don't have work, and it's difficult to make a family, fare famiglia. It's difficult.
You know, we have the same politicians over and over in the decades. They just keep succeeding each other, and they're not accountable. I mean, you know, Naples, the garbage, nobody knows who to blame, you know, and the person to blame is still in office. Why are there people who have been condemned to, you know, by judges with a definitive sentence? Like, why are they still in our government? They don't represent us, you know. And of course, like as the woman was saying, we have the most expensive government that has no accountability, does not decide, and the country's stuck. So, you know, what are they doing? They cost a lot and they do nothing.
The new government will face many challenges, not least convincing the population to trust their politicians.
They are there for us in Italy. Of course, we'll be bringing you the latest results here on Al Jazeera of the Italian general election. But we're taking a short break now, but still to come.